So what does ray modifier do is to add a duplicate of your object, and here we increase the count of it, how much time we need or we want to duplicate our object, like this. And here is the movement of our object, how much close we want it or how much far. Like if I increase on the x-axis, it will be a lot far from our object, from our real object. But if I decrease it like this, it will be like a one complete object look like. And it goes same with this y and z axis. If I am going to increase in the y axis, these derivative will like this, and if I am going to make it 0 this and increase on the z axis, these will become lighter stairs. If I just scale it on the sorry y axis, these will become stairs like this. Then just now you are able to see, if I sorry for this, if I made the 0 on the x-axis, then it will like a complete wall look like. But if I made it 1, and then it will feel like a stairs. So yeah, this is what ray modifier do. Now I am just making it down to 0, and or just remove this modifier. And after this, there is a called bevel tool. So what does bevel modifier do is to just bevel your object like this. With bevel, what is different between when you are pressing shortcut keys on your keyboard and when you are using modifier? With modifier, you just have additional one thing, and that is a very important thing you should know about it. That is, you have the chance to change the bevel as you want it. Like if I remove this bevel tool for now and bevel it, then just change the mode on the edit mode, and then just bevel it like Control B, and then add little segments and bevel it for a while. Now I can undo this, but there's a no any such way I can edit it or I can more segments in it. But let me undo this. When I am going to add a bevel modifier, I can adjust it in the future. Like for now, I made this amount like this 0.22 or 0.2, and then increase the segment like almost 10. Yeah. Now this will shape this shape we have for now. But for a little time after I want to edit it, then I can just do it again like this, or like this. But when you are doing bevel it by your shortcut keys or in the edit mode, you don't have that powerful technique or powerful what can I say, authority to change it in the future. But with the bevel modifier, you can do this. And this is a bevel modifier. And after that, what does my bevel modifier do is to just add little roughness or smoothness to your object. And after that, there's another modifier. These modifier a little bit advanced, but there is a subdivision surface modifier, as I told you earlier. And this is a modifier you add to your object when you want to add smoothness in your object, or you want to smooth your object. This is a subdivision modifier. It is a very, very important modifier you need to know. And there is another modifier called solidify modifier. What does solidify modifier do? Here you are able to see thickness, and if you increase a bit, like this not happening on this, I don't know why. Just let me delete my default tube, and then shift A to add another tube and enable my string cross keys, and then again just add a solidify modifier. Now you are able to see, if I made it 0, this object look like this. But if I made it 1, now you are able to see there's a thickness added to an object. And if I delete a face, like how to delete any face, so we just have to change our mode. You can also do this by press a tab on your keyboard and then go on this face tab and then select this face. Sorry, what is happening? Let me decrease now. Let's select this face and press X on your keyboard, and then here there's a X on your keyboard is a very helpful tool, I can say, or shortcut key to delete anything in your viewport. So I press X on my keyboard and then I want to delete only face. And now change my view mode to the object mode with tab and then add a solidify modifier, and then you are able to see before solidify modifier we don't have any roughness like this. Yeah, it's feel like default, but with solid give me your palette. Yeah, you are able to see there is a no any thickness to object, but if we increase this thickness you are able to see our object is becoming thick from inside. If we want to thick it by outside, then we just have to go into the minus, and here it is like this. And there is an offset. I don't use it much, but you can use it if you want a little more clear view, I say. Yeah. Solidify modify is a very helpful tool in modify panel. We use it mostly when we want to add thickness to an object like this. And after that there's a mirror modifier. When you want to duplicate your exact object like total smear, like when you see yourself in the mirror, the reflection of yourself, it's called mirror. So yeah, if we add going to add mirror modifier to object by selecting this, like let me add mirror modifier in the y axis or z axis, and let me select this cube. Yeah, now what is a mirror object? This is called. But before that, let me add another cube or what in a cylinder, and then just move it on the x-axis a little bit. And now let me disable these y and z axis. I add mirror modifier on my cube, and then just here you are able to see mirror object. You just have to hit this and set this. Now you are able to see the distance between this and this is also equal to this and this. From this to this, then this to this. So what does mirror modifier do is to add your duplicate object at the exact point or location where you need it perfectly or where you want it to be. Like from here, you just have to pin this. What does this mean is to add mirror of your object at the same location as it is like this. And if I enable this y and z axis, then it should be add in the y and z axis, but I don't know why this is not happening. I will tell you in our further videos. So difference between in these axis bar set, these are little more advanced topic. And after that, what we have, these others are a little bit too advanced, so I will tell you in our further videos. So in this video we have learned what are modifiers. Don't be nervous, don't be shy, practice it as much as you can. Add new objects and draw into the edit tab and add little loop cuts or and give smoothness to your object like by applying the subdivision modifier, or scale it in z-axis and delete the faces or anything else you want to do. As much as you can practice, do it. Believe me, you will learn a lot faster with practicing, because Blender is all about practicing. So hope so you will do by yourself. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Hope so I'll meet you in another one. Thank you so much.